Hey, second grade. I'm back to show you the rest of our project. So what we were working on before was making our letters nice and tall, making them go to the top of the paper and to the bottom of the paper, and trying to make, like how we practiced, this was our top line and this was our bottom line. We wanted to make them fill the space. We also talked about the fold and how we had I heart on one half of the fold and ART on the other half of the fold. Like this. I heart on that half. ART on this half. And then after we made our letters, we went around and we made them really strong and we gave them muscles, right? So what we're going to do today, we are going to use crayons and we can color around the outside of them, whichever colors you choose. We're going to trace over top of that line. And then I'm going to let you guys fill in your letters with whichever kind of designs or patterns or stripes or lines that you might want to put in there. So if I make my I, maybe I want my I to be stripes, diagonal stripes. Okay. And you can make your own patterns up. Okay, whatever ones you want. Heart. I could put, maybe I want to put repeating hearts inside of this one. There. I could even put like a dash line in between them if I wanted to. Or maybe this one I do stripes in. Okay. There's my heart. And now I can fill in my letters art. I think you guys can do this part on your own. Okay. When we get done doing our I heart art, then we're going to do another little practice when we are going to try and work on our name. Okay. So I found my name is 5 letters if I use my last name, Knips. So I did the same thing. I found the middle letter of my name, K-N-I-P-S. It's 5 letters long. So I counted 1 on each side, K and S, N and P, and I knew my I went in the middle. So I folded my paper in half. Okay. And then I started with my I in the middle. And I started these letters, you can even see, I started them exactly how I started the other ones. Just like this one. I did Mrs. Knips on this paper. MRS.KNIPS. So now I'm going to go around the outside of it just like we practiced. Okay. And this one's just for fun too. Like you could, I mean, this is something that you could use later on. When you get older, you can know how to write your name in bubble letters now. There's my M. And it looks like my letters are a little scrunchy. I might have to get kind of close on my R. Okay, so if you get done with your I heart art early, this is what I would like you to practice on. I'm going to move my R over because it got a little close. One thing to remember when you're drawing is to draw lightly so you can erase easily. So if this is my R, there, now I can make my line here. And I repeat the outside of my R, and then I put a capital letter D in this one and a triangle in this one. Just like the R in art that we practiced. There. Now I can do my S. It's okay if my letters kind of touch too. There we go. And then after I get done making my letters all the way across on my name, then I can go ahead and color them in and design them however I want. I can make polka dots, I can make stripes, I can make my patterns however I want. We know lots of different types of lines. So I'll just show you a bunch of different kinds of lines on the back of my paper really quick. So maybe if I want to make this one polka dots. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you some lines. Actually, I think I have a blank paper here. Give me 1 second. I do. I'll show you some practice lines on this paper. We know that we have zigzag lines, and we have wavy lines that you could fill in your letter with, or dash lines, or dotted lines. We could do any two shapes together and make it a pattern line. Triangle, square, triangle, square, triangle, square. So these are the patterns that, I mean, you can pick out your own pattern that goes inside your letters. What about like a castle line, a square line? So then if you get this whole, if we fill up this whole paper with lines, then you can pause your video and look at some of them to try and fill in your letters with. What about a dash dot, dash dot, dash dot? Or, bumpy line? Or, let's see, what am I forgetting? Oh, a loopy line? The key is that we want to be neat when we draw our lines. A scoopy line, so I take my time to make them look nice. What else could we make? You could even make up your own type of line. Let's say that I do a square, scoop, square, scoop, square, scoop. Or any type of patterns that I wanted to do. That and a dot. This and a dot. What is it, like a snowflake or a star? There. So those give us some ideas for how we can fill in our letters when we do our name or when we do the word art. Okay? So you can pause on this paper if you need some ideas, or you can come up with your own. Have a great day.